This morning, a couple of updates into the Title IX investigation at Stonebridge High School in Loudoun County. Both the U.S. Department of Education and a federal judge issuing rulings in favor of the male students suspended by the Loudoun County schools in last year's boys' locker room recording. Let's get to Stephanie Ramirez this morning outside of Ashburn High School this morning with more. And Stephanie, it's a little confusing for some people. We talk a lot about it, but we still don't know exactly what happened inside that locker room, and we might not.
There's a lot going on, Steve. What I can tell you is that we learned in court documents filed that one of the two boys suspended no longer lives in the school district. The other one does and is allowed to return to Stonebridge High School today. That's because a federal judge temporarily lifted the suspension. Now, the judge also issued an order and said in part of that order that although the court is not certain that SW will succeed on the merits, the court finds many of the allegations in the complaint to be troubling, particularly defendants offering a private changing area to plaintiffs, but not to the female student accessing the male locker room. The judge also mentioned a second concern, but just to remind everyone here, so a Title IX investigation was launched last school year over this video. It was recorded by a student who presents as female but identifies as male. The student filed a complaint filming the reactions received while entering into a Stonebridge High School boys' locker room. Now, LCPS later suspended two male students on the basis of sexual harassment and sex-based discrimination, with LCPS defending the integrity of their investigation. But that was challenged in federal court, and there have been protests since. The other update that came down yesterday on this, the Department of Education, they announced that in its formal conclusion, they found, and really again, that LCPS violated Title IX, but they also concluded that LCPS retaliated against the male students amid sexual harassment claims. That the DOE had already placed LCPS and 4 other school districts on a high-risk list, threatening how they receive federal funds if they didn't change their transgender bathroom or facility policies. Fox 5 spoke with the dad of one of the boys impacted after learning of the most recent DOE announcement.
I'm just happy to see Department of Education taking a stand for what we believe is right, and that hopefully that this can take care of a lot of issues that we're dealing with, and then I'm sure that other people as well are dealing with. So it's a good day for that.
Now, the Department of Education is now giving LCPS 10 days to voluntarily enter into an agreement that would require them to make a few changes, including rescinding the suspensions on the two boys, as well as issuing apology letters. Not clear what happens if they don't do this by the 10 days. Also, guys, no response from LCPS on these latest 2 updates. I'll send it back to you.
Yes, because this is the second deadline that was issued. Thank you, Stephanie.